I've had this stuff drying in the wood kiln for quite some time. It's some spalted oak, maybe a little bit too far gone on the spalting. Though it is oak, it's a lot harder, so you don't lose all that hardness like you do with some woods that get really punky. The only thing is, maybe you can see that, there's a crack in there. Before I even start to turn this thing, I'm going to go ahead and fill it in with some Starbond Thin, so it'll get down inside of that crack real good. First I'm going to hit it with the activator, and then, nice new little, it's in the beta mode with the blue painter's tape holding the foam up so it wouldn't hit my head. I'm going to get some more tape and not more tape, more foam, some thicker foam, because I about hit my head on that thing when I built it. Just to make this much easier because it gets in the way more than you know. Cracky. Where did you go? There you are. That just kind of helps it keep from soaking down the end grain. Good little tip somebody gave me. I like to make sure you can kind of see where it drew up right there. That means it ain't full yet. All right, enough of the blue.
Anytime you're twice turning wood, it's going to move, it's going to warp, it's going to distort. Just going back in, depending on how bad it's warped, you're going to have to get it back and round. Some of that can be a little bit unpleasant. Instead of twice turning on my stuff now, I've got a few more bulb lengths that I've got dry that I turn green and then let dry. Most of my other stuff, it's been dry for 2 years, already cut up, down to around 11-13% moisture content, something like that. This oak, I mean, it was too pretty not to pass. It was one that I cut down when it was dying, so I went ahead and dropped it so it wouldn't fall in the house. And I left it laying there, and I went to go cut it up for some firewood, and when I went to go cut it up, I saw the spalting inside and decided it was just too nice to pass up and let get burned in the fireplace. I know you've seen me go back and forth on this piece, but really what I was doing was just working both sides back and forth to get down to a final thickness. That way I didn't push too far on one side or the other and blow through. I'm not a fan of being the funnel club, by no means. I've come pretty close a few times, but haven't done that in like a year? 2 years. Been a while. Luckily I don't do that much because that's an expensive mistake. Now I ended up putting 2 coats of Danish oil on here, with the second coat being a wet sanded coat. Works best if you just saturate it down with the Danish oil and then use a piece of 400 grit, and that really does produce such an awesome finish.